Hey right guys, Much Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 22 of Glee Season 4, which is of course the finale to the 4th season. The build up to this finale hasn't been as strong as seasons 1, 2 and 3, so I'm not super hyped to get into this episode. I'm so excited to see obviously kind of how they end the episode and end the season, of course, but I'm not going into this extremely hyped because seasons 1, 2 and 3, look at where we were at that point, and things were kicking off so much and really enjoyable. In the last 3 episodes, I'd say have been kind of for me. Not unwatchable garbage, but definitely mediocre in terms of Glee standards. So yeah, I'm curious what they'll do. Hopefully this is it ends on a high note though, and then we can jump into season 5, which we'll see how that one goes. That's for sure. I think, to be fair, we only have say 20 episodes, so 33 eps overall, which is gonna go by in no time. That's like a handful of months left of Glee, and then we'll be done. So yeah, I think at the moment I'm happy to do more Glee, but I'm curious how I'll feel after season 5. If I'm oh god, this needs to end, but we shall see. So yeah, of course we'll do the character tier list as well at the end of this episode, kind of see where everyone ranks, and this tier list is going to be probably the most different it's looked ever, because seasons 1, 2 and 3, there were characters in there that was fairly in the same place, whereas season 4 I just feel like everyone's changed. And we've got a load of new characters as well, so adding those in will be interesting. So episode 22 guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and of course if you want early and uncut reactions to Glee, then the link to the Patreon page will be down below. By the time this one's on YouTube, we should be quite a few episodes into season 5, I reckon. But yeah, for now guys, let's do this.
Please just call me Brittany.
Oh, Brittany, was it MIT?
I am Dr. Donald Langdon, the dean.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's practically unheard of.
That
Of
means
course.
you've gotten higher than a D-.
If you were MIT material,
What?
I do.
you scored a 0.
Yeah.
Brittany, you lack a basic understanding of even the simplest arithmetic. I don't know why you couldn't have used a number 2 pencil like we asked.
We would like to ask you about these numbers that you scribbled on the back of your
What
chair.
is this?
Yeah. Brittany,
What
this is no
is
ordinary
this?
series of numbers.
The Brittany Code.
The Brittany Code.
Will go
Right,
down in
Brittany,
history as the
okay.
most important scientific breakthrough of
I
the 21st
want to actually die, by the way.
Yeah, that is. You may be the most brilliant scientific mind since Albert Einstein.
Oh, please,
And
Glee,
that is
stop.
why-
Glee by Brit. This is the finale? This is the finale?
She has her final callback.
Of course, Will wants positive energy vibe into Rachel.
And I'll be singing To Love You More by Celine Dion.
There we go, the big moment. This is what the last, how many episodes have been building up to? Is she gonna choke it, though? We're just kicking off, I guess. GG's. GG's. You can't be mad at her vocals, really. Unfortunately. She ain't gonna get it. I feel like she ain't gonna get it. Look how many judges there are. Yeah, fair play. What can you do? Yo, fair play! You know, fair play, fair play. You can't even be mad at that. That's gotta be what?
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you, that's all you have to say. Okay, not
We'll let you know.
cool.
You can
I'll go at 9.
So ready to get married.
Oh my god, Blaine,
I'm not
please.
asking for your
Blaine,
permission.
please.
I'm already gonna do it. What I'm asking for is
Blaine.
about how to do this.
No!
Okay. In hundreds of years.
No,
It's
Blaine.
happening. I am gonna ask her to
Blaine,
marry me.
you and Kurt
And not
aren't
only
even
that, I'm
together.
hoping that
You haven't even
understand.
spoken about if you could build on the relationship, anything.
My original song, do you remember? My cup, say what's up to my cup, my cup.
My cup is one of a kind, but we're going with Marley's song.
Even Will's just done with Brittany.
So, I demand to sing it as a solo. I
Uh,
demand to sing all of these songs as solos.
Did you seriously just break up with me by a text?
As fast
Thank God,
as I am
I'm
writing
not-
down Phil Post.
well, oh, sorry, oh my god, no!
I really miss my sweet, sweet.
No!
Okay, guys, listen up. First up, we're going to tackle iconic
Right,
pop.
thank god that scene's over. I'm so done. Oh my god, I can't even actually
I'm sorry.
vocalise how
Gotta say something.
fucking boring Brittany is. Go on, Ryder. And how boring this is as well.
But the bottom line is, I'm not performing in regionals until Catfish reveals himself. This whole situation.
Ryder, I don't think it's that much of a loss. Have you heard your voice?
Hey, look, I'm serious, okay?
It's like bottom of the barrel,
I
me.
can't
It's
take it anymore.
fine, it's
It's
fine.
tearing me apart, and I know you're upset.
It's Will, it's Will.
No, fine. No, isn't say anything. Pull out your phones, and I want to see all of your phones.
Ryder, are you actually alright? Jesus!
Whoever it is
Is this Ryder or the? Is it actually? Oh.
I'm Catfish.
Are you taking the fucking piss? Please tell me that's a joke.
No, I asked you. You swore to me.
I'm sorry.
Is that a
I
joke?
didn't mean for this to happen.
What, you're defending her? Are you kidding me?
Okay, that's so miserable. What is that as a storyline? Well, that's that storyline, guys. So how many? What, 6 eps? Let's build up.
I'm helping you pick out the ring. I have like the best taste.
Is this him?
No, oh no. I mean, he wants to do me, but we're just friends.
Right, fair enough, sir. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
My fondue.
Alright.
Welcome back to Fondue for Two. Tonight's guests are 2 sworn enemies who became friends. Then
I
became enemies
can't
again, then became friends
be
again, then enemies, and then everybody stopped caring. Or just continue to have weirdly intimate relationships with high school students instead of children.
I'd like to have kids.
Speaking of kids,
Call him out, Brittany.
obviously.
Okay, she broke up with me.
Inevitably.
Okay, look, she's been
Yeah,
acting really
well.
weird. She met with those people at MIT. Okay, she even dropped out of regional.
Santana, don't go to. Go on your date. Go on your date, please.
And so, Elizabeth Marley.
Oh, shit. Oh, GG's.
You legally marry me?
Oh my god.
Yo, these 2 are the best characters in the show. Oh, look at breadsticks, like, flying up on their feet.
I know it was wrong, and I know you're hurt, but
What is this shot?
everyone, and that's not fair.
What was that shot?
Do for regional.
You don't need me.
It's like they forgot to put Ryder in frame.
Because I know I'm not your vision of beauty.
Wait, what?
Wait, it was.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm unique. A.K. Wade.
Oh.
A.K. Katie. A.K. Catfish. Marley, I love you, but you don't have to cover for me anymore.
Fucking Dawn.
It started off innocent at first, and then he started telling me things. It got way too deep to
Well,
stop. And
there you
know
go.
How long it's been. But the truth is, I reached out to you because I liked you.
you like
So
Ryder.
I wanted to make you
Oh, that's tragic.
all the stories, all the jokes.
I'm not gonna punch you in the face,
I hope not, Ryder. I hope you.
but I'm also not gonna talk to you ever.
Why would you start? I'm not going to punch you in the face. Like that should go without saying. But thanks, Ryder. I mean, again, probably.
Hello again, and welcome to yet another very special episode of Fondue for Two. I am joined by my former.
Why
lover,
is Santana there? I don't understand.
Let's get
Why are
started.
you
Thank
there
again for taking
with
the time.
Brittany of all people?
Again, to be here. Well, as a person and as a friend, and this just isn't you.
She looks like a psychopath. Oh, Emma still actually exists. What the fuck? Looks like a boss on Dark Souls.
Thank God. I'm really only upset with one person. It wouldn't be fair.
Zoom.
After regionals is over, I'm officially leaving Glee Club.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shum.
No! No! 91 put Ryder, please! Wait, the song was done. Oh yeah. This was like the person that Will saw, unfortunately. Give her the win. Sorted. It is a bang. This is a banger, to be fair. Yeah, I'm hard to shit. GG's! These are sick! Oh, yo, no, Glee Club are done. Done. Glee Club are washed up now. Ah, it's getting hard. Everyone's buzzing. All the mannequins. He's having the time of his life. Wait, no, keep going. Alright, I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna go a 9, to be honest. That kind of slapped. And we're going into part 2, which is hyper shit. Yo, these are bots. What the fuck? Can we get a spin-off with like these 4? Another banger, to be fair, as well. Yo, these are way like more chemistry than Glee. Like legit. I'm gonna go another 9. That whole performance was a 10, but both songs were a 9. That slapped. I'm actually shook. I thought they'd be just like the generic like team, you know what I mean?
I really started believing in myself.
I really want to like this
and
scene.
As soon as I did that,
I really do.
as soon
I'm
as-
sorry.
You guys are like my family.
Okay, okay. I get what they're trying to do. I'm just...
Dad.
Right. I just wish someone else was giving this speech. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
And Mercedes. You guys are all like my sisters.
Yeah, I'm just throwing some racism in there. Cool.
Blaine and Jim, you guys are all like my brothers.
My name's Joe.
And Artie.
What?
The guy next door who goes robots in the basement and who I take his virginity. And Jane and Marley.
Oh,
And
that's fucking true.
the foster kids.
My name is Joe. It's so sad. Like, I'm emotional for everyone else, but like season 5, I'm just like, oh, Sam 3 eps ago said what he said, or 2 eps ago, and we're gonna have a storyline of Brittany in season 5, probably, which is gonna be tragic. Oh, here's another banger. They've started with a banger, to be fair. Go on, Jake. Okay, ruined it. Go on, Oi! Show them how vocals are done. These also just sing words. Right, what are you doing? Was he just smelling his own fart? What the fuck? I've got a 8.5 of that. That's pretty good. Mainly because of I. Another banger. They've slapped out some absolute tunes in this last second half or whatever, to be fair. Key looks kind of mad, to be fair. Whether it's on Marley had the best voice out of all the girls. Sugar, are you even trying? Okay. Ryder, what are you trying to be a pogo stick for? That's alright, I'll go a 7.5. Is this the original song? A Blaine and Marley duet? Oh! Fair enough. Fair enough. It's so weird having them just be watching and all there. Ah, pretty good. I'll go a 7.5 for that as well. I think the other team won, honestly. Like, legit. They absolute dumb, whatever their team name is.
In second place.
Here we go. Ooh.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, the Hoosier Daddies.
Oh, so there you go.
Production.
So wait, they won? Yeah, okay. The other team should have won, but that's just me.
So, I told Will if we're gonna get married.
Oh, we're getting married
I
now.
want an intimate ceremony.
With the Glee Club. Okay.
Surrounded by the people.
Look at Will's
Are you guys
face.
seriously throwing a surprise wedding? Just like Brooke Burke and David Charvet?
And then we'll have a little
The one true love of your life is Will. And then you go into breadsticks. I mean, I guess it's kind of cute. I guess it's... This is so awkward. God, it's just fucking cringe.
You are my hero. You are
Hero?
my true love. You are my inspiration.
Inspiration.
Love you, Will Schuster.
I love you, Will Schuster. Put that on a shirt.
This is happening.
Right. Wait, we're actually ending on this. This is the end of the season. We didn't even read. I feel like we missed.
Definitely do.
I feel like there should be another rep. Wait, that's the end of the season. Oh, Blaine. Yeah, I bet people were fuming when it ended there. Like, wanted to see what Blaine does. Oh God. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 22 of Glee Season 4. I actually enjoyed the episode. I feel like this was way better than like the previous 4 episodes, basically. I think it's 4. They just had a lot more going for it, and you know, it was just fun having good songs. Like, not that they've had bad songs, but like actual songs that slap, and put it up there as like some of the best ones. Like that other team, whatever they were called, the Crybabies or something. I don't know. They were sick. I want to spin off shit with them, but yeah, both those songs were good, and then even the Glee Club, their kind of songs were really good as well. So it was nice to just have a bit of competition, because we've not had that for a while, and just, you know, they just go song after song, and that was fun. We had one scene with Rachel at the start where she did her performance, and that was actually really good as well. And they didn't even show us if she got the part in this, so that'll be obviously revealed in the next season, I'm assuming the first episode. This whole storyline with Brittany, I just could not get invested in. I get they were trying to be emotional with it and like, oh, Brittany's, you know, moving on, doing her thing, but I can't. I don't like I don't know if you guys knew this, but yeah, I just don't like a character, and I can't get invested in like emotional scenes. Like it was emotional for the other characters, I think, like for sure, but it was like Brittany giving the speech and like saying bye to everyone, and I was just laughing at that. My name's Joe. Like, I was so sad. I don't even know why he came back. He added absolutely nothing. I guess he added that line actually. Sugar added really nothing. So yeah, that was okay. Well, no, Brittany's storyline was terrible. I just meant that moment was okay. Then Will and Amber got remarried, which I don't think anyone actually really gives a fuck about at this point. But I'm glad they got it out of the way in this season instead of making it a whole ordeal in season 5. So I'm glad they just kind of like shoved it in at the end. It's like, oh, we need to deal with this, but we can't be able to do a story for it in season 5. So just slip that in for the final scene. Blaine wanting to marry Kurt. Like I say, I just feel like they haven't even had many scenes together, so I'm hoping he doesn't do that. Like, I hope he does it, but I just hope he doesn't do it in the premiere of, or like straight away, because I don't know, it don't feel like they're there yet for me. They've broken up, they slept together, and then what? They've had like one conversation since. Like, it just seems a bit quick. But we'll see. Maybe they'll make it work in season 5. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Like I say, the performances were really good. The story was fine. The Unique being the catfish, I could not give a flying fuck about. Like, oh, Unique liked Ryder, so Ryder was catfish for it. Okay, that was such an awful story. No matter who it was going to be an awful story. So lo and behold, the Unique and Ryder storyline, I guess, was absolutely terrible. So. Yeah, overall, I'm going to go an 8 out of 10 for this episode. I do think it was really strong, but mainly because of the songs. Like, I think literally every single song was really good, apart from the weird performance at the start of the competition, whoever they were. But every other song was actually really, really strong. So that's the main reason it's an 8, because I think story-wise it's like a 7. But a lot of this was the songs and was dependent on that, and they all absolutely slapped. So I'll go 8 out of 10. But I'm going to jump over to the character tier list, guys, see where we are at with this. But season 4 as a whole, quickly, as I said the last couple of episodes, I did not hate this as much as I thought I was going to. I thought this would be like, I really thought this would be like seasons 1, 2 and 3, and then season 4 way down. But again, while it's not as strong as seasons 1, 2 and 3, like not really even close, I do still think it was entertaining. It had a lot of strong episodes. I think like mainly it was episode 4, the breakup, like that was a really strong one. I think most of them were in the first half, to be fair, like the really strong ones. And even like the introduction of like the new characters, I didn't even hate that. I felt like they needed that, and I think for the most part they were all strong. Again, we'll get more into that in the character tier list. But going from episode 1, like Ep 1 was really good. Then Ep 4, the breakup, was amazing. Maybe the best episode of the entire season. Episode 8, Thanksgiving, was really strong. Episode 12, Naked, I like that. Episode 13 was really good. Episode 14 was I Do. That was probably the second best episode, simply because of Santana and Quinn, which I really wanted them to build more on that, and they just didn't. So disappointing. Episode 18, Shooting Star. Again, I get why people do have problems with that episode, but I really enjoyed it. More for like the emotional side of it and the acting. I felt like the acting was really strong in that episode. So I'd say 3 incredible episodes and about 5 really strong episodes and a handful of good ones, and then a few abysmal ones. Episode 3, Makeover, was awful. Episode 10, Glee, actually, was the Christmas one, which was awful. Sadie Hawkins, episode 11, was terrible. Episode 19, Sweet Dreams, was kind of bad, unfortunately. Lights Out, episode 20 was bad, and then last episode 21, was bad as well. We had like 3 bad eps in a row. But this one was like an 8, like I said. So yeah, we had like a mixed bag for sure, but it wasn't like overall a bad season. So I think season 4 as a whole, I'd go I think 7, like just a 7 out of 10. I think I gave season 1 like a 7 point something, so I do think this is weaker than season 1. But I genuinely thought this would be like a 5 or a 6 or something, so I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. I'm happy with that. And it's still enough for me to want to continue to watch season 5, for sure, because I really thought this would be like such a downgrade, and it had a lot of strong moments, which is good. I'm happy about that. So yeah, anyway guys, character tier list, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's do this. Alright, so just for reference, this is where we were at with oh god, season 3. 15,000 views. Yo, you lot are mad. So we had Rachel at number 1, Blaine at number 2, and Santana at 3. Then Kurt, Sue, Puck, Mercedes, Coach Beast, Emma, Finn, and Harry. So yeah, that's that's interesting for sure. And then this is the tier list we have now. I was laughing at this before I started. Thanks to Dia for making this, because we've got the lighthouse, we've got the arm pillow that kind of Kurt was cuddling up to. Got Ryder with some clan fit. I just noticed the me replica. We got Will in prison. Like, fair play. Who else we got here? I didn't remember some of these. Oh, no. I remember. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just go from here all the way through, I think. And then I think we've got 2 lighthouses. Don't know why. And then we'll do what we always do and save, like, the big characters until the end. So, Figgins, where was he, actually? Because was he good? Yeah, he's at the end of good. He's not done much to change. Actually, let me change these names. Right, so we've got goated, fantastic, good, meh, and trash. So Figgins I'm going to put in good. He's not done much to really change my opinion of him. He's basically just stayed there, I think. I think his funniest was definitely season 1, but he's basically stayed there throughout the entire show. I don't know whether to save the new characters, actually. Yeah, we'll go through like the obvious ones. Coach Beast was nowhere near as strong as they were in season 3, but I think obviously they had a lot more screen time, so I'm going to put Coach Beast. Where was Coach Beast here? Amazing. So yeah, I think she goes down a tier, to be honest. Better than Figgins, but not as strong as she was in season 3. But like I say, had less screen time. So unique will save Becky. Nah, where was Becky in this one? Becky was good, so Becky's gone down a tier. Yeah, not as interesting in the whole like shooting star situation. Just I hated that whole thing regarding Becky and Sue. So yeah, we'll put meh for Becky. Not trash, but definitely meh. Who else we got? Sue. No, we'll save Sue. Emma. I think Emma used to be fantastic, but now I'm going to put Emma kind of there. Where was Emma? So yeah, Emma was amazing. Now I'm going to put Emma in good. She's okay. I think she's wholesome, but story-wise and character-wise, I just don't think she's that interesting anymore, to be honest. I felt like it's really ran its course, and I don't know what they're going to do with Emma in season 5. Like, the whole thing with Finn was a nice bit of drama for sure, but in terms of an actual character, just wasn't much there, to be honest. Joe, meh. Better than Becky, just because of that last line in the last episode. Sugar is also meh. I'd say just below Becky. I feel like Becky has more of a character to her, where Sugar's like just there. Like, I don't think Sugar's trash, because I've never looked at Sugar's character and gone, I hate you so much. But she doesn't add much to the story. I don't coach, whatever. I don't know her name. I think she was trash last season. Yeah. I still feel like she's not done anything to really... She doesn't add anything. She's just kind of there. I don't know. I just feel like, what's this picture here? Why is there a cop behind her? What the fuck? This guy was boring. He was trash. What did he... I know he's in like one episode being a villain, so he didn't add much. Sebastian Stan, not really, but... What's his name? What's that? I saw it Sebastian somewhere. Fuck, I forgot. But yeah, was he even in this season? I feel like he was in maybe like 2 episodes or something. He's trash. No, actually, he's a good character though. He has a good bit of drama, but I feel like he didn't really this season. So I'm gonna put him like below Sugar, to be honest. Where was he last season? Nah, yeah, I'd say exactly the same. So. Where was Mercedes, actually? Amazing. Yeah, okay. Why does everyone make out I hate Mercedes? Mercedes was amazing. Who else we got? I'm just getting through all the like shitty characters. The British guy, oh my god, you were garbage. Actually, I'll put you even there. Absolute garbage. What was the point in you? God, I know it's like to be like, oh, could have a bit of a relationship here. It's such a boring character. What was his name? Rory Roy. I'll put you at the bottom of meh. Where were you last season? God, was he even here? I can't even... Oh, here he is, yeah. Meh, exactly the same place. But actually probably even gone lower. You're just so boring, mate. Thank God he wasn't in this season, to be honest. Is that everyone? Like the... Yeah, okay. Now we'll go from the new characters onwards. Jake. I really like Jake. I'm going to put him in Fantastic. I feel like out of all the new characters, he was the strongest. He had the best voice out of the new characters as well. So I really like Jake. I felt like when it first started, I was like, oh, they're just going to try and make Puck 2.0. And they did try and do that a little bit. But once he had that kind of conversation with Puck, he didn't go back to being that kind of, oh, I'm going to be a dick kind of thing. He actually developed very quickly and turned into a likable character very quickly, which I think needed to happen. So Jake was the best out of all the new characters. Like, keep in mind as well, I think like overall Coach Beast is a better character possibly, but going from season 4, Jake was definitely stronger. I really like his character. Again, still going to leave the mains. Puck, I'm not going to count as a main character anymore. I'm honestly going to put Puck in meh. Maybe at the top of meh. Didn't do anything this season, just kind of existed, bimbled about. Yeah, I just don't really... Like, what was he doing? He's so pointless. Unique was not as strong as Jake. I'll go good. I hate the storyline with Ryder at the end there, just being like, oh, I'm the catfish. Just kind of like... So, yeah, I'll put Unique at the... Maybe better than Figgins. No, bottom of good. I feel like Figgins is funnier. So, yeah. I think that's third improvement. Yeah, Unique was meh last season, so now Unique and good, I guess. Still not much to the character, I feel. Just we need a bit more. We need a bit more in season 5. Brittany will say this is the teacher that obviously taught Rachel. I think I'm torn between meh and good. I feel like she was an interesting character to have and better than like just your generic teacher. But I still don't think there was that much to her, so I'm going to put her at the top of meh. I felt like there could have been more. She was okay. Marley, again, one of the more stronger new characters, but not as strong as Jake. So I'm going to put Marley probably there. Above Figgins and Unique for me. Had a really good voice, and there was a couple of moments. There was a couple of moments in there though that she did really annoy me, especially the first half of the season. I really didn't get along with Marley's character, but she got better as time went on, and she's definitely more bearable now than she was. Leaving the main still, Will. Kitty, I feel like Kitty has ups and downs. Like one episode I really like her, then one episode she just pisses me off. So I'm gonna again, I'm torn between meh and good. That's a hard one. I feel like she has potential. She has a lot of potential to be a really good character, but she just does so much. I think character-wise she's good. Likeability, I think she'd be meh. But character-wise, I do think she's good. I'm going to put her at the bottom of good for now. That could change either way. Like, she could go up or down, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see. But I think she's a knob, for sure. But, like, Puck's a knob. Jake's a bit of a knob. Marley's a knob. Unique's a knob. I don't think Coach Beast has ever been a knob. Marley's mum. Meh. I think it's just wholesome. I like to bond with Marley, but I felt like they kind of dropped that in the second half of the season. I think she was in like one episode, which was Shooting Star, where we had that kind of close-up of her face. But she was not in the second half that much, so I'm going to put her there, above Joe, because Joe does nothing. She was boring. She was really boring. I actually prefer Roy to her. She was so boring. Sarah Jessica Parker, what were you doing? Just added nothing. I felt like the first couple of episodes could have been interesting because it's like, oh, Kurt's got this job here, like what could go down? Nothing apparently. Brody, part of me's like trash, but I don't know. That one's a tricky one. I might even go just bottom of that, to be honest. Actually, he was a more interesting character than she was, honestly. Honestly, he was. She was garbage, but I didn't hate her. That's why she's not in trash. I didn't hate her. but she was so boring. But at least Brody had a couple of scenes that was like, at least it was entertaining to watch at times for sure. This guy, what, goated? Like, come on, are you? Actually, no. I'm torn between here and here. Two very different tiers right there. It's a hard one. Let's put him there. God, she wasn't even really in the second half. She was in like a couple of episodes at the start, but I'll go... Nah. Maybe like here. She was really cool, but I just feel like we didn't have enough of her character, to be honest. I feel like she should have been in it more. I would have actually really liked a lot more of her. Oh, God. Ryder. Absolute garbage. I'd honestly put him at the bottom. He was boring, bad character, didn't have that good of a voice. His stories were abysmal. I felt like there was a couple of episodes in there where he had potential. Like when he first came into it, I was like, oh, something could happen. I remember, like I was saying, this character seemed like the most interesting out of the new characters, and that changed very quickly, like after 2 episodes or something. And they could have done a bit more of his story with his dyslexia, but they just didn't. They had 1 episode with it. Yeah, it just... I don't know, boring. Absolute boring, just ball-fest of a character. You could cut him out of the season, and you wouldn't see much of a difference apart from maybe a bit of drama between Marley and Jake. Like, that's really it. He added absolutely nothing to me, so he's bottom of the barrel for me. The arm that Kurt cuddled has got to be goated. No, I'd say fantastic. Like, I don't know, I feel like they could have had a bit more of a story with this character, but I feel like it was underutilized. I feel like they would just kind of rushed it. Like, they rushed the story, that's what it was. Like, if they just spent a bit more time developing the character, I feel like they could have been goated, but we'll go with fantastic for now, I think. Very, very close to being goated, though. Very close. Just need a little bit more. Hopefully we get a bit more of that in Season 5, but we'll see. Sam, and then the lighthouse is... The lighthouse, again, maybe just below Jake. Close, but just below Jake for me. Alright, the big mains, the big characters we all love from... actually, I'm going to get Bert out of the way because he's not really a main, so I'll go Bert. Where was he last season, actually? He was good. I'd probably say the same. I do think there's moments where he's fantastic, but I feel like overall I'm going to put him there. Top of good. Like, he's gone up the rankings for sure. Like, he was here. Why is that picture there? And now he's gone all the way up to the top of good for sure. Like, I do think he's just stayed consistent. He's just stayed consistent. I love that the show completely forgot that he had cancer. But he stayed consistent as a character for sure. Oh my god, have you... Sorry, we've got Quinn and then... Oh my god, I thought that was Quinn in a wheelchair. That's the girl that Artie hooked up with, not Quinn in a wheelchair. Okay, never mind. I really thought we had 2 Quinns, but looking closer, I could see that that is not Quinn in a wheelchair. I really thought we just had 2 Quinn characters right here. Quinn... Do you remember when Quinn was in a wheelchair? Like, do you remember that as an actual storyline? Just why are you even here? Just there. Actually, you were so irrelevant. I'm gonna put you in trash. I just can't bring myself to even put you in there. No, I'll put there, I guess. Whatever. All right. Oh, we have 2s. We have Evan and Sam. Jesus. I mean, yeah, I can see why I would see them as different characters, to be honest. So, all right, Brittany. No, we'll do Artie. He has actually improved a lot. I think he was in trash. Yeah, bottom of trash in season 3. You know what? Fair play, Artie, because you've got yourself out of the trash pile after 3 seasons. You do have a really good voice. There's a couple of moments in there. Like, I felt like he genuinely could have been at the top of Meh if he didn't say some dumbass shit towards Ryder. So he's going to have to go all the way down to there. No, he's better than Pog. there. If he didn't say some dumbass shit towards Ryder, he'd be there, but he did, so I'm going to put him there. Fair play, Artie. I don't know why half your face is cut off, but fair play. You've actually improved somehow dramatically. So GG. Sue, where were you? Top of amazing. She was really good in season 3, so I don't regret putting her there. But season 4, Jesus, how the mighty have fallen. She was here, keep that in mind. She was basically here at this point. She's gone down to good, and she's gone down to meh. I genuinely found Kitty more interesting than Sue this season. Sue was so boring, so repetitive. I'm so over it. So Sue has absolutely gone down the rankings. Just so boring. So yeah, bye Sue. Good luck getting back up to it. Fantastic. Because I don't think that's ever going to happen. Quinn. Where was Quinn? Good. I'd stick with that. I feel like the I Do episode, I was so hyped for Quinn and Santana, and I really thought, oh, maybe we could have like a good story here. But unfortunately not. So Quinn, while she's not been in this season as much as she should have been, I still do think she's a good character. So I'm going to put Quinn there, just below Emma. I feel like Emma had a lot more this season than Quinn. But when Quinn's in it, she is really good. So I'm going to put Quinn there. Mercedes, where was Mercedes? I think I said amazing. Yeah, mid-amazing. I'd stick with that. I still won't say she's goated just because she hasn't had as much of a story. It's so annoying that you had like such a good story with Mercedes kind of crammed into one episode. Every time she was in it though this season, like she was sick. So she's just not really changed for me. Like she's still a fantastic character. Not quite one of my faves, like not top 3 or anything, but she's still amazing. She's close to being as good as this guy, but not close enough. Sam. We'll start with his twin brother. His twin brother didn't add too much for me, so I'm going to put his twin brother maybe there. And then actual Sam. Yo, where was he? He must have been top of good. He wasn't that high up then. He wasn't that high up. I'd say he's gone all the way down to here. Still good. I do still think he's good, but he's just a mess. I feel like they've really messed up with his character. Like, they just made him a male version of Brittany. That's what they were trying to do, and well done, you achieved it, I guess. Jesus, just kind of boring, but he still has his wholesome moments. That's why he's not quite gone down to meh, because I do still care about his character. Sue, however, I don't care anymore at all. So that's the kind of difference there. Harry Shum Jr., where were you last season? He must have been very... Yeah, he was in amazing. Bottom of amazing. Not quite there anymore, to be honest. But I do still think he's good. So I'm going to put him... maybe there, just below Quinn for me. Again, kind of like Mercedes when he was in it. He was really good, but he just didn't have a story at all. He was just there to kind of dance. That was his character this season whenever he kind of cropped on up. But he's still, you know, considering seasons 1 to 3, he's still a really good character, so... Tina, where was Tina? I feel like she might have been good. Yeah, there she is. Middle good. You've gone down. I'm debating trash. Honestly, yeah. I'll put you at the top of trash though. Because, again, there was a couple of moments in there where you were like, okay, and then they've just ruined a character like that. Honestly, yeah. I don't like her. I don't like when she's on screen. She's so boring. It's like a mix of boring, annoying, and just doing some messed up, stupid shit halfway through the season regarding Blaine. Like, so yeah, trash for sure. Alright, the big ones. We'll do Brittany. Were you trash? Yeah, trash. Honestly, I'm going to maybe move him up because he was funny to watch, and I'm going to move him up as well. Because I didn't hate these two. I hate these 3. I didn't hate these 2, so I'm going to move those 2 up, actually. Brittany, I hate. I'm sorry. I just... There. She's taken her slot officially as the worst character in Glee. She's so annoying, and I am saying the same thing every season where she's not developed at all. Like, oh, she did the numbers. It, like, so stupid. It's so dumb. What a stupid storyline. And this is what I mean where I'm like, I can't get invested in her being emotional because she's just the worst character for me. She's the worst character, I'm sorry. She's so poor. Oh, the big characters. These are the big ones. This is hard. Fuck, who do we even start with? Let's start with Will. Where were you last season, Will? Top of good with that picture. That's brave of me to do that. Fuck. I think this is hard because there are moments where I'm like, Will's cringe and I hate him. And then there's moments where I look back and I'm like, I like the idea of Will, of like being a good teacher. I'm not saying he is a good teacher, but like the idea of being a good teacher and like looking out for his students. Like, again, I don't hate that idea. I do feel like there are moments where Will can do that without being an absolute creep. But then I'm just like, again, it just falls back on there are moments where you're just so fucking weird. I don't hate him. I don't hate him, so I can't point... Like, for me, I hate these four characters more than I hate Will. Because I feel like Will, like, when he's on screen, it's kind of like that arty feeling where it's like, it's funny to watch him and just like, I'm curious whatever the fuck he's going to do next. But I don't think he's a good character. Don't worry, he's not going in good or anything like that. He's going probably here, to be honest. Like, yeah, he's just weird and fucked, but I don't know, I still think of moments where I'm like, I liked Will in this moment, and it's just annoying that he's so fucking dumb. Oh my god. So, I think that's what it is, like, I don't despise him. I just don't, I don't know why. I should. Maybe I do hate Will. You are treading on thin ice, my friend. You are here or there, and I can't actually decide. Dip dip do, the cat's got flu, the thinking chickenpox, out goes you. Cool, okay, there you are. Alright. Kurt, Blaine, Finn, Santana, Rachel. Right, where were these? These were like kind of top. I feel like, yeah, Finn, Santana, Blaine, Rachel, Kurt. These were all like basically towards the top. We'll start with Santana. Third best character. I'm still going to say Santana is absolutely goated. Still fantastic, still love her. Every time she's on screen, I just love her character. So Santana for me is still goated. Like, I feel like there could have been moments in this season where she went down to fantastic, but I just think overall she's still enjoyable to watch. I'm actually intrigued to see her story in season 5, so I'm going to still say Santana's there. And then again, her whole thing with Quinn, like, come on. And like, we weren't way down in this season with her and Brittany being a thing, so that was nice. Do we do Rachel? Yeah, let's do Rachel. She was my number 1 last season. Wow. I don't hate Rachel. I'm not at the point with Rachel yet where I hate her. I don't even think she's meh just yet. Because she still adds a lot to the show. She still has an amazing voice, so that can't even be disputed. She has an amazing voice. And there were storylines in this season where I still enjoyed watching her character there. I feel like this is the first season out of all 4 I'm like... Because here's the thing, season 1 Rachel, I feel like she was meant to be annoying. So like when she annoyed you, it's like, okay, the show she's meant to annoy you. Whereas season 4, I feel like every time she was annoying, she wasn't meant to be annoying. And again, I'm still not over her taking that note off Kurt. Like, I'm absolutely not over that. But I'm not going to put her in meh just yet. I feel like she's... there. I'm thinking mid-good. Like, I'm being realistic. I don't think she's a meh character just yet. And I don't hate her, so she's definitely not trash. There's just moments where she really annoys me this season. Like, I've never been more annoyed by Rachel than I've done with the second half of season 4. So, I think this is one of the things we're going to have to wait and see kind of how season 5 goes for it to be really telling where she ends up. But for now, I do still think she's a good character, and I don't hate her, so I'm going to put her there, just above Marley. That's a tricky one. Look where she was, though. She was here, top of the top, all the way down to mid-good. Alright, the big Blaine. I was dreading this one. Blaine was number 2. And he was very close to being number 1 actually in season 3. And I feel like he was number 1 in season 2. Shall we check? No, actually, we'll stay on this for now. We'll have a look after. But Blaine, you were here. Good picture to use for him though as well. Good picture. that makes this even harder. Fuck. It's not that low, to be fair. I'm thinking where I want to put him. It's not that low. Does Jake belong in Fantastic? Jake doesn't belong in Fantastic. He belongs at top of good. I feel like that's very high for him, actually, when I think about that. He's not fantastic. Yeah, because Blaine, I'm gonna put him there. I don't know. It's a hard one. Yeah, I'll probably go top of good. Not as bad as I thought he was going to be, to be fair. I really thought he was going to drop all the way down to meh. But again, I care way more about Blaine than I do, like, Sue. And obviously I care about him more than everyone in this mess. So I'm not going to put him in the same tier as them. But he's not fantastic. He's definitely not fantastic, so... yeah, Blaine at the top of good. Not as low as I thought he was going to be fair. Actually, I feel like Jake might have been a better character, though. Okay, this is a tricky one, because if you include seasons 1, 2 and 3, he's absolutely here. If you don't, then he's there. Just going off season 4, I feel like Jake was the better character. But I still think of the other seasons, so I'll put him there. Alright, Kurt and Finn. Finn is goated. Absolutely. Just, where was he last season? He was at the bottom of Amazing, so he's still quite high, but this was his best season. I loved his story regarding wanting to become a teacher and all that stuff, and the whole story with Emma. Like, I felt like he just had the best kind of drama this season. And his character was likable. He was likable. He wasn't this, Finn that we kind of knew him in seasons 1, 2, and 3. He actually developed as a character, and that's what I like. So Finn was one of the best parts of this season. Like I say, it's a shame what happened to Corey, obviously, and I'm very curious about what they would have done with Finn's character in season 5. I felt like they were setting up for some more very good stories with him, but yeah. I'm trying to think what they would have done with his character in my head. Like, I felt like he would have taken over Will. Like, it would have ended with him being the teacher for Glee Club. I felt like that's where his story was going. Because he already had, parts of that this season where he was kind of teaching Glee Club. And I really loved that part as well. Yeah, some really good stories with him. And then we have Kurt. Where was Kurt here? Top of Amazing. And now I am going to search season 2, episode 22. 17k, you lot are mad. Yeah, let's get this ad out of the way. I'm just curious where Kurt was here, because I feel like he would have been quite low. Was he low? Yeah, top of good. Again, didn't hate him, but top of good. Yeah, Blaine was number 1 here. Sue was very high. Santana stayed consistent. Did we do season 1? I'm dreading looking at season 1, to be honest, because 19k. Yeah, I'm dreading looking at this. Jesus. God, look how little characters there were, to be fair. Will. What's it? Oh. Will. Yeah, that face says it all. I'm just like, oh, what the fuck are they doing? Where was Kurt here? Kurt was in mess. Yo, Kurt's gone up. Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4. I can't even put him below this guy because he's just the best character. Absolutely. Yo, what? Fair play, Kurt. You've gone from here, 2nd of meh, to the top. Fair play. Jesus. That's so good. Yo, I always get shook by the views on this one. Look at this. 25,000. Where the fuck is this guy at? Where was he in season 4? Oh my god. Oh, duets. No. Oh, that's like peak Glee. I miss those kind of apps. Yeah, there we go, guys. That is the tier list officially. Kurt's just... I love what they did with him in season 4. I felt like he was the most likeable. He was the funniest. I like that he had more I like that he had self-respect for himself in regards to Blaine and didn't just jump back with Blaine. I know he slept with him, but that was like after what, 10 episodes, and he still didn't get back with him even after that. So I really like Kurt for that as well. He had a lot of great songs. I feel like most of his best songs were in this season as well. So yeah, I just really love Kurt at the moment, and we'll see kind of if he stays there throughout season 5. Which I'm intrigued about, but that is the tier list, which, you know, a lot of changing. Will's shot all the way down, Rachel's shot all the way down, Blaine shot down a little bit, Finn's gone up, Santana's stayed the same, Artie's gone up a bit, fair play, Tina's gone down, Sam's gone down, Quinn's still decent, and then Kurt's just gone up and up and up and up. So yeah, Mercedes, I feel basically the same I felt about her in season 3. In terms of the new characters, like say, Jake was the best. Marley was good as well. She was really good. Kitty has like potential, and there are moments where I really like her, and there are moments where I hate her. So it's just kind of one of those. Unique is good. Just need a bit more with Unique, I feel. And then Ryder is here. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching though. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of season 4 down below in the comments. Let me know what your kind of top 3 characters were at this point in the show. We'll see again where everyone changes at the end of season 5, which I'll be very intrigued by. So yeah, I'll see you next time for season 5, episode 1. If you do want the early and uncut standings, Patreon page will be down below. Until next time, guys, take care. Peace.